Welcome back to my channel. Please can you subscribe and click on the bell notification. So today's tutorials is all about bridal makeup. So I'm using my Flawlessivy all-in-one palette. Yes, to fill in her natural brows. Yes, so I didn't trim her brows because of one or two reasons. Yes, so when you're drawing your brows, please start from the lower part of your brows. Yes. Since we didn't trim her brows, the brows will be a bit bigger this time. So you draw a straight line above the brows and then curve it. Yes, you have to curve your brows around or at the corner of your forehead because we are looking for a curved brows today. Yes, I mean a curved brows and a beautiful one as well. So make sure you shade in your brows well. Yes, it's very necessary. It's very necessary to shade in your brows well. So since I want the frontal part of my brows to be natural, I then go into brush. Yes, just to brush the front. I want a natural brows or natural fronted brows. I want the front part to be natural. The frontal part of the brows. I then go into shade in again. Yes, today, as I said earlier on, the brows will be big today. So I then brush the fronted part of my brows again. Yes, so today I'll be using LA Girl concealer in the shade Fawn to conceal my brows. So when I'm concealing my brows, I start from the middle part of the brows. From the middle, then move backwards, then to the front. When you are concealing your brows, please take your time and do it. You don't have to rush to do your brows. You have to take your time. So you then draw a straight line under the brows because you want a beautiful work done. Take your time to conceal your brows and to conceal it very well. Yes. So I then go on to blend the excess concealer around my eye area. Blending is the key when it comes to makeup. So keep on blending till you get the result that you're looking for. So I then move on to the upper part of the brows. Please again, when you are concealing your brows around the upper part area, please follow the trace. Follow the trace of the brows. That is the only thing that you can do to get a beautiful brows. Yes, you have to follow the trace of the brows to get a very nice and neat work done. So after that, I go on to blend. The name of the brushes, some products that I didn't mention will be in the description box, so you don't have to worry. Yes, so you have to blend and blend it well. I then move on to my LA Girl concealer around her eye area to fill in or to blend. Yes, I want that place to look nice and natural. So I'm using my classic eye primer on her eye area. Please make sure it is being blended with a concealer. So I'll be using my Hudabeauty palette. I'll be using 2 shades from this. So when you're doing your transition, please kindly blend it in a circular form. For that when you blend it in a circular form, you are going to get a beautiful work done and a neat one as well. So I then move on to my palette to take a natural shadow from it. Please again, when you are doing transition, you have to blend it in the circular form. So I'm using a black shadow. I'm blending it at the corner of her eye. Yes. So I'm moving on to my Zara Cosmetic eye prime. Today I'm not cutting crease. I really love this primer because of its thickness. It's very thick and it makes your works pop or your shadow to pop. I really love this product. I recommend it to any makeup artist or anyone that loves primers. So I'm using a baby pink shadow from this palette on her eyes. Take as much as you want, how you want it to be. So I then move back to my Hudabeauty palette to do my transition again to make sure it blended with the shadow I just did, the matte shadow I just did. Yes, after that, back to the brush I used to pick up the black shadow. Yes, at the corner of their eye. I'm using it on the transition area. Yes, because I want that place to look a bit darker too. So when you are doing your liner or you are drawing your liner, kindly make sure your line is straight. You have to make your liner straight. You have to draw it in a straight form to make your shadow look beautiful. Not only your shadow, your work to look beautiful. So I'm moving on to my lash. I'll be using antifungal hair bond glue to fix my lash. Yes, since my rosé lash glue has finished, I didn't have any option than to go back for it and use this hair bond. I'm now using my soft care wipe to wipe the excess product on her face. Yes, the excess product on her face. So please make sure you wipe it and wipe it well, because we don't want excess things to be on her face. I'm using LA Girl primer to prime her face. Today I will be using 2 primers. Please kindly make sure when you are priming face, you use brush to prime. Yeah, so today I'll be using 2 primers, LA Girl primer and Stay Matte primer. These are the 2 primers that I'll be using today for her face beat. So I'm using my Flawlessivy foundation in the shade Honey. Yes, when you're blending your foundation, please again push the foundation into the skin and dab it. When you do that, you get a beautiful work done and a neat work as well. So please again dab it and push the foundation into the skin. That's the only way you do to get a flawless face beat. So I'm using my LA Girl concealer in the shade Warm Honey. You have to make sure you use 3 times lighter than her normal shade or her foundation or the foundation or her skin color. Yes, please make sure you blend and you blend it well. Yes, blending is always the key when it comes to makeup. Blend it and blend it well. So it's been blended well and beautifully. So today my makeup, how I'm doing my makeup is different from how I usually do my makeup. So I'm contouring. Yes, I'm just contouring. I don't do this before. I do some other things before I come to the contour. So I'm using a nutmeg to contour. Yes, nutmeg to contour. So I then move highlighted areas. Yes, please, as I've been saying, I don't bake the face. Yes, I don't bake the face. I set the face. Yes, I don't bake, I set. Some people bake, some people set. Yes, and I'm part of those who set. Yes, so I set the face. So as I said earlier on, I set. I don't bake. Some people bake, some people set. I'm part of those who set. So I'm contouring the nose. Yes, the name of the brush that I'm using will be in the description box as well. Yes, I'm sorry my voice has changed because I was coughing. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, so the nose contour was harsh for me, so I have to go back to use my concealing brush to brush the place well. So I'm cleaning that excess powder on where I highlighted, the place that I highlighted. Yes, I'm just wiping it off or cleaning it off. Yes, so I noticed her under eye, or sorry, I went back to using a white powder. Yes, a white powder to set again. I didn't use much. I used a bit of it because I don't want her to turn into something else that we don't want. So I used a bit of it, just a bit. Yes, I used a bit of it. You don't have to take too much. You have to take a bit by bit so you get the shade that you want the place to look like. Yes. So I noticed something. I noticed her under eye was creasing. So I went back to use the brush that I used to conceal her face. Yes. To blend, or to take some of the powder and to blend around her under eye area to fill in where the place was being creased. So I then moved back to my Hudabeauty to take some beautiful shade in that. I like using palette to do my blush, so I'm using a shade from the palette around her forehead, yes, as my blush. Yes, I think she's looking beautiful already. So I then move on to my highlighter or bronzer. Please don't take too much of it, because bronzer is something, when you take too much you can't clean it, you can't so you have to take a bit by bit to get what you want, as I'm doing. Yes, a bit by bit, small. Yes, then I move on to her nose. Yes, please, you can use your hand, but me, I like to use a brush. So I'm using LA Girl liner glade around her under eye. This liner is everything. It's very good. So I'm using Misty Dodge pencil. Yes, just to trace her mouth line. Please make sure you follow the mouth line. Yes, because that's where we want our product to be. So after that, I go on blending. Please make sure you blend, because we don't want harsh lines around the mouth area. Make sure you blend and blend it. So I'm using my LA Girl concealer in the shade Fawn to do her lips today. Yes, please make sure you blend the pencil liner together with the LA Girl concealer in the shade Fawn. Yes, so I then move on to use my Vaseline lip gloss. Please, when you are taking or you are blending any lip gloss, please kindly use the tail of the brush to do it. Yes, it gives you a beautiful effect than the brush itself. Yes, please. And please make sure you blend, and you blend it well, because when you blend the mouth well or the lip well, you get a very beautiful work done. So this is our final look. Thanks for watching. Please kindly subscribe, click on the bell notification, and then leave your comment at the comment section. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Love you guys.